And we're back with another day of 7 days to die. Day 39. Starting a little late this morning because the last one got cut in half by yet another crash. Um, so I just wanted to kind of spread it out a little bit. And hopefully we won't get a crash till we're safely in tonight. Um, the order of business for today is to figure out what we're doing with this entrance tunnel. Now, but just for my own sanity, I've checked this 3 times, or maybe even more. Just for my own sanity, we're going to get a... Okay, we're standing on the floor. 2, a third for headroom. That's it. That's at flush with the ground, and then 1 up will be ground level. Yes. So, go down 1. Now this I want to be sunk in the ground. So if this is ground floor, we need, well here, we'll just do it like this. We need 1, 2, 3, and then we have 1 block and then ground level. God, it's just cutting it close. I feel like I'd like to have 1 more block of depth, but I don't know that it's really necessary. Let's get rid of that one. So I have what? Stairs and stairs. Jump out of here real quick. Grab our rebar. Shit. Here, hold on. Pardon my language. I forgot my dirt blocks. Right, so that corner's got to, no, that corner does not need to go. Okay, so floor 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's only going to be 1 layer of dirt throughout here. There'll be an extra, like a concrete over the like in the hatch area. It's fine. It's fine. I usually like to have a few, but okay. So that there. That there. I don't think we had them here. No. Okay. Rebar. Okay, let's see. We're gonna get 1. and then like the door will be here. So I guess we'll go ahead and put that in. Alright, so we'll have a door. Morning, AJ. How you doing? No, it's just this is just the foundation. I'm gonna be above ground. I like to do an underground entrance. There's gonna be a hatch down there and some other stuff that kind of interfaces with the outside, and then I'll have an above ground base here. Basically, this is just the basement of it. I was trying to figure out. Let's see. This right here is gonna be where the ladder shaft goes up, and I'm trying to think. Let's see if this comes in. Okay, yeah, we need to dig. Yeah. Yeah, that works. This doesn't need to be rebar. Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, I'm usually building my real base like by day 4 or 5, and I wanted to do things differently on this playthrough. So it's what is it now? I started digging on day like 37, so this is kind of a departure for me. So building's my favorite thing to do in this game, probably like a lot of people. But I don't know, I just wanted to kind of mix it up this time and do something different. So yeah, so we're gonna have I'll have a vault door here. You come in, you got a little space, and then just up 2 flights of stairs, and then you're on the basement floor. Okay, yeah, I think that works. Okay, now I want to do the same thing on the other side, but I'm not gonna. Is that flush? Yes. Okay, so we're just gonna mark it. Let's see, it comes here, it goes right past that. Alright, and then same thing over here. Yeah. Thing about rebar, it's really hard to see. Okay, and how many does that go up from the floor? It only goes up 2. So 2. No. Leave that. Okay. Alright, 1, 2. How far out does this come? 1, 3. So 3 by 3. 1, 2, 3. No, it's 5. No, it's just 3. Okay. Yes. Sorry for all the back and forth. I hate replacing blocks if I screw something up. So how are you doing this morning, AJ? You been getting a chance to play? Is it still morning there? I forget, you're like on the other side of the world, aren't you? I think you said. It's like evening there now, isn't it? Damn it. Actually, I think that's okay. Okay, so yeah, and then yeah, 9:30 p.m. I have to look. See what time it is. It is 7:35 in the a.m. here. I think you're a half a day ahead of us, actually. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yes, and then this is okay. Oops. Very cool. just go down and do it. I think I did dig too far, actually. Come to think of it. Let's look. Okay. We've got the wall. Alright, just for my own sanity and consistency's sake, we're going to pull that and pull that. That's the door. Okay. Okay. So, same thing over here. That's the door. Okay. Now, we have one block out from the door in rebar, same level. Yeah, I went one too far. Okay, that actually can just be wood, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna pull these just to make it easy to get in and out. Right, so yeah. And then it's up one, which that will work actually. And then up one more. So we go rebar, that can be wood, I think. No. Right, because that's a stair. Yes. That can be wood. That can be wood. No, what am I doing? Alright. That can be wood. The next one up needs to be rebar. And this one needs to be rebar, as do all of these. Okay. So it's door, a space, one up with a stair, another up with a stair, for a total of 3. 1, 2, yes, for a total of 3. So stairs there. That gets a frame. And this is rebar. Yeah, because I'm gonna have other stuff this way. Like, there's like, I'm gonna like, well, for one thing, I'm gonna mine out that way, And off of one of these entrances, I'm going to probably have some access for a mini bike at some point, if the game makes it that far. Not that I'm going to quit, but if I get a major MD5 error, then it's probably, you know, all she wrote. But, okay, so I want to have a separate access, you know, besides the main hatch. And since I'm taking my time building this, I figured I might as well just do it right from the beginning. I just drove all my viewers off dithering around with this. It's kind of funny, really. Let's see. Stairs, stairs. Yes. Yes, that's right. Oh, okay. I hate tearing out anything, and like I would have to, if I were to add something later, like if I decide to add something off these other walls, I'm gonna have, you know, tearing out reinforced concrete sucks on top of the fact that you're having to tear something out to begin with. So, alright, so 1, 2, 3 to here. 1, 2, 3 to here. I think I got it. I think they're mirror images of each other, aren't they? Let's see, up 2. Up 2, yeah. Yes. Shit. Completely caught me off guard. This is also why I like going deeper, and I'll leave the center in. Good God. Surprised it's not a whole horde of dogs. I've had those before. You know, like 5 dogs, 6 dogs. Hey, forgive me a second, AJ. I've got to step away for one moment. My back teeth are floating. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Very sorry about that. I had a bunch of caffeine to get going this morning, so. Okay. Just double checking for my own sanity. 1, 2, 3. Maybe stairwells down. Good. Good, good. Okay. Next order of business. We need to start judiciously putting in concrete. So it would help if I pulled that. And I'm gonna put my steel in here so that I don't accidentally upgrade anything. Let's see, that's gonna go. This can stay. That's gonna go. It's gonna go, go, go. I don't need those yet. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's winter over there too, isn't it? It's just starting to get hot here. It's well, I mean, it's been getting warm, but it's like hot now. Yeah, I like to let the meds do its thing because if I'm gonna take a few, all it does is just whack all the hydration you just did, right? So I just let it sit at 0 and then drink at the end. Not bad, not bad. looking good on concrete too, and I got more making back at the hideout, or the outpost, as it were. Yeah, thanks, AJ. You like it so far? I mean, it doesn't. It's just a basement. It'll look like something probably after the next time. I gotta get a bunch of stone together. I might have to mine into the day tomorrow. What time? We got a horde on 42. Yeah, we're good. We're way good. I mean, I don't plan on using. I mean, if it's ready, I'll use it. But I think we're fine in the old temporary horde base for at least one more horde. So I'm not really stressing it. Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I'm kind of an older gamer, and like, I'm like grind was very common in like say like the 80s and 90s. You know what I mean? That was sort of how they made you kind of earn what you were doing in a game. Instead of just letting you do whatever you wanted to do. That's cool. I mean, I don't. I'm an old EverQuest player, and classic EverQuest. You were talking like serious grind, and I think a lot of Asian games have that now, from what I understand. And that's like mindless grind just for the sake of grind is not my cup of tea these days. I guess because I've done it a few times, but some grind that's leads to something meaningful, like a really good base. I'm down with that. Like I love resource management in games. So okay, now the thing I got to figure out, how are we on oh, we're yeah. Yeah, that's the day right there. Um I was kind of hoping to maybe get, let's see. I mean, it's probably unnecessary. I just don't want dogs and zombies down here. You know what? I'm not even gonna do it. I was gonna cover this with frames, but like all I have left to do is finish those walls and do that, which is already covered. Do the entrance, which is already covered in frames, and I can keep this closed up like when I'm working on that. And I may even try to, if there's enough concrete, I may even try to like just finish this. But what I'm not sure about is how I should address where these meet right here. I guess what I probably should have done is have this come in one more and have it be flush with the wall. But I kind of wanted this extra block of walking space, basically. Which, because you need two for the stairs. So we'll go ahead and frame this up and just see what it looks like. Hey, Chewy Tooth. Yeah, I realize I'm infected, man. I just got it a little while ago. Infection lasts for 3 days. You got 3 days to cure it. I mean, at a point, I think it's like either the second or the third day it starts to drain your stamina, so you want to take care of it by then, but it's really not that big a deal. But thanks for the heads up, though. Maybe like that. And I could even put... I could put ramps in the corners, kind of round it out a little bit, maybe. I think I've tried that before, and the only way it looked well was with ramps like here, like slanted that way. Like I've tried it from the bottom up around a door, and it just didn't look right because of the open space at the top. But if you kind of round it out with that, because we don't have those arch blocks that they have on PC yet. No, no. I don't think. Did we get those? There was a patch since I last seriously played. Yeah, no, we didn't. I mean, I've been back playing for about a month now, but I mean, prior to that, prior to starting back a month ago, there was one patch since like during the time I was off. No worries. No, I was just saying, like, what do you think about that right there? Like, kind of frame around the hatchways or the doorways, like that, and then maybe put ramps in there, just to kind of give it a little, kind of round it off a little bit. We don't have the archways they have on PC yet. That would look really cool right there, but in fact, I might have made too many frames. Well, I'm going to be doing more than just this. But that's alright. They'll never go to waste. You'll use them all at some point. What do you think of that? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna kind kind of think on it. I don't know. Maybe from this angle, it might be better without the wedges, because I don't know. It's not anything that has to be decided this minute, because I really don't have the concrete to do the rest of this right now. But yeah, and then ground floor will be one block above this. And then I'll have it extend out, and then there'll be ramps coming up to that, for the Zeds. And I'm just going to have a simple cage set up. I don't know if you're familiar with Crackpot Texas. He's got a little, like, horizontal pole setup, which I've never... the only time I've ever used a horizontal pole setup, it didn't work. So I've kind of been curious to find one that works. And he's got one that he's on one of his YouTube videos where he says it's like literally his favorite base design on console. So since I'm doing things differently this game, I thought I'd give it a try. It's not something I would normally do, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to try it out. Yeah, did we? My apologies. I have this conversation about 3 times a day with different people, and I lose track of who I've discussed it with. Yeah, I'm very happy. I think it's gonna work out nicely. I like the stairwells. It all started because the base is like, I'm not usually when I build, I go down, and even with foundations like that, I'll still go a little deeper so I can fit more storage and stuff in there. But I didn't want to go that deep on that one. And because ground level of the base is 1 block above actual ground level, it brings you up even higher. And I like to put storage crates in the floor of the actual fighting part of the horde base, so I can, like, get meds out of there, or deposit loot on the fly. And it seems to have good cop spit protection. I've been flush with the floor like that. I've had crates in bases in different places before, and had like been incredibly worried that cop spit was going to take a box out. You know what I mean? Hanging them up on walls and in different places. At one point, I even like built a bunch of plates around the crates I had up. And so basically since then, I've found that just flush crates, with crates flush with the floor, pretty much do the trick. And what's nice, which I'll show you, as we get further along, that ladder shaft isn't going to be for the horde base. It's going to be for whatever goes above the horde base. Hey, Afmao, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. It's going to be for whatever goes above the horde base, and it's going to be sealed up in the horde base area so that I can get in and out of the living quarters and workshop above without going into the horde base, which would make me visible to screamers. You see where I'm going with this? But you will also be visible to screamers if you have to go out there to get your loot out. So I want to loot it from be able to access the crates from the basement. It's going pretty well, Afmal. Thank you for asking. How are you? I'm just getting started. Actually, I'm in the U.S. It's about I think about 8 a.m. here now. I think something. Yeah, 8:30. Um, but so then like in order to access crates in the ceiling, I didn't want to be beyond 4 blocks. So the bottom of the basement could only be 4 blocks down from that. But then you're getting into a situation where the top of the access tunnel would be at ground level and visible, and I didn't want to see that, right? So I wanted it with at least 1 block of dirt on it, which kind of still makes my eye twitch a little bit. I'm used to going at least two down with dirt coverage over the tunnel shaft, but it works. But I needed to do that those stairs, and that's what started the whole. Like that building that basement wasn't that complicated. Just having to deal with those stairs kind of threw me for a loop. So glad I got it worked out. That was the complicated part of all of this. The rest of the base is easy. Well, I got to figure out. There's a little thing I'm going to do in that off of that shaft too before I finish it. So we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm very happy to have gotten that done today because I was kind of stressing about how exactly I was going to go about doing it. We will wait. But stone's my limitation right now. I got dogs outside. Oh, well, I don't know if I want to go out there and deal with them right now. Do they sense me? No. Not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna eat. Actually, I'm gonna take care of this infection. Okay, AJ. Yeah, excellent, man. Please do. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. So, Afmal, do you play 7 days also? Actually, I want to look at something real fast, real quick. Yeah. Yeah, good.